Justice is equal for all? No. Justice comes with a rate card. On December 6th, 25 people died in a property that turned into a gas chamber. I am talking about Birch by Romeo Lane. 25 people who got trapped, suffocated in a fire that was caused due to negligence and due to pure arrogance. Now, the latest update is one of the co-owners of the property, Ajay Gupta, has managed to get bail at what? 50,000 rupees. Yes, 50,000 rupees bail. So if you do the math, this comes down to the human life value of each person that died in that fire at about 2,000 rupees each. That's the value of a person who dies in a orchestrated murder. Now, we don't need to be legal experts to understand this case. A charge sheet of over 4,000 pages manages to have no evidence against a co-owner who was involved in the conspiracy that killed 25 people and injured several others. The person manages to get bail after being caught from Delhi. Recently, an infamous hit-and-run case accused managed to get bail. Why? Because the Supreme Court ruled that he was on drugs and hence the accident was not intentional. The individual is now out on bail. Drug peddlers managed to get bail because the substance that they were using is not in the NCB list. Drug peddlers caught with over 40 crores worth of narcotics managed to get a bail because there is no evidence. On the other hand, you have politicians being jailed just before elections on an excise policy for which the same individual has now been acquitted. And then you have activists, people like Sonam Wangchuk, who have contributed in real time to the country and shown their patriotism. He has built tents for the Indian Army to survive on solar panels, on solar energy in extreme climates like that of Ladakh. And he is kept under custody for over 6 months and charged as a terrorist. Now on screen, you can see the videos of Ajay Gupta walking out of the jail with his lawyer. Just look at him. Does he look like someone who's been in prison in severe critical conditions? He in fact appears to be quite fresh and relaxed. Now these are clips of the Luthra brothers who are now going out for another bail plea. And just look at them. Clean white t-shirts. They look healthy and relaxed. Not that they're coming out of a prison.
Final arguments done with?
Yes, we had argued on the last occasion, but today we argued additionally before the ATP could address the court that since bail has been granted to accused number 1, that is Ajay Gupta, the doctrine of parity will apply and we should also be granted bail because we are identically situated and the prosecution itself has clubbed A1, A2 and A3 together, all the 3 accused, and the role assigned to him is identical. We pointed out from pages 62 to 79, you yourself are contending that the role is the same. And if that be the case, then the doctrine of parity applies. That is our additional argument.
And what about PP?
PP has again repeated the same arguments that section 105 is applicable and 338 is applicable, which goes beyond 10 years. And it's a grievous offence. That is the reason the PP says that bail should not be granted. which obviously she must have argued in Ajay Gupta's case. We don't have the copy of Ajay Gupta's judgment. It would have benefited us more if we had the copy, but we believe that same arguments were advanced, same arguments have been considered by the court, and the court has granted bail.
The question remains, why even bother arresting them? They're anyway going to come out on bail at something as low costing as a 50,000 rupees bond. This is the justice? We say that justice delayed is justice denied. But in some cases, justice never even comes into sight. This is a special report by MQM 24/7. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay tuned in to MQM 24/7 because we will continue to update you in real time on this very development. Jai Bharat, Jai Innovation.